My co-host, Andy Ellis, has said that if you rely on the CISO to constantly educate the board, what happens is the board makes decisions based on the existing information that they have. But if you have some cybersecurity knowledge and leadership already on the board, they can have some pre-existing cybersecurity knowledge to actually operate.
We have certain metrics that measure the operational side of what we do. The problem is when you take that and try to relate that to a bunch of business executives who are typically the board members, it doesn't necessarily equate very easily. It's a challenge for a CISO to come across in a way that is honest and not just protecting themselves. Having that board member who can understand and articulate as a third party that's a tremendous asset.
There's probably a person on the board that understands finance. So why not cyber?
The difference is, to most of these board members, cyber is brand new. And I think we'll eventually get there with cyber, but right now, you need that third-party voice. You need that someone who can bridge the gap between what the CISO is saying and the board understands. There
was a time, I'm gonna guess, about 4 years ago, when a big cybersecurity breach hit, it hit the trades first and then bubbled up to the mainstream, your New York Times and your Wall Street Journal. I think we saw a complete flip of that.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the number of times I've actually gotten emails with the Journal or the Times link that says, "Are we protected from this?" Right?
Whatever a common request.
Common request, right? So it's Sunday morning, you're sitting there having breakfast, and you go, "Well, let me go get this email." It really has pivoted to become that business-centric issue, where before it was just an IT issue. The SEC is now mandating the board take a position and have that support to understand the risk, because obviously whatever they were doing wasn't working very well. So now we don't have necessarily just the attacks that we have to be interrupted by, but our own board that's saying, how are we protected? And again, they just want to understand. So if they had that third person, I think it would be wildly helpful.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And Tag Cyber, tag-cyber.com, am I correct?
That's it.
It's Ed. He works with Ed Amoroso. We had on the show. They're awesome. Check them out.